Welcome back, everybody. Tame Impala, Tammy Impala, to some of my frequent viewers. Man, I don't even know when the last new Tame Impala song came out. There might have been one on like the Elvis soundtrack and stuff, but the last record was probably 5 years ago. They are one of my favourite bands. In particular, the first two records hold a special place in my heart. A special time in my life, where me and my friends will be listening to those albums when we discovered them. I've seen them maybe 3 or 4 times live. I'm not sure, but Kevin Parker, man, he's a dude, man. I've been checking out a bit of what he's been doing with Dua Lipa, and he's kind of been just doing like producing people and working with people for a few years. But I love all of their albums, all of his albums. For those of you that don't know Kevin Parker, Tame Impala is just Kevin Parker, and he gets his mates to play live with him, but everything we're about to hear, I assume, is going to be him, and there has been a progression, I guess, through his records from sort of psychedelic rock, I suppose, to more pop-orientated synth kind of stuff. So is this a one-off single? Is it the first single from a new record? I haven't done my research, so I don't know, but I hope so. And I'm not sure what I'm going to think of it. Of course, because when Currents came out, I was underwhelmed by that. It took a few months of sort of picking at that record to get it. Although I did like Let It Happen straight off. But anyway, let's check it out. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's always been one for the manipulating of sounds and stuff, but this is getting like into techno territory. Like with a bit of prog mixed in there or something. This is really interesting, man. It is interesting. It still sounds like Tame Impala, but he's always pushing it into somewhere else, I mean, this beat and some of these sounds remind me of like Berlin techno clubs, His vocal is sitting a bit more prominent in the mix than it perhaps used to, so that's probably coming with confidence, I suppose, I mean, you would think, geez, how many sell-out tours has he done over the years? On each record getting bigger and bigger. He should be full of confidence, but it's not always the way it works, is it? But I guess working with a lot of pop records, pop people over the last 4 or 5 years, I mean, he's got to know, he's got to understand his talent, I suppose. But this is nice to hear, man. Brilliant. I love the space as well, cool. I mean, lyrically, he's got some deep, cool stuff in there as usual as well, man. I'd love to put my arms around you, even if it would mean nothing. Yeah. It's like this is like a selfishness that we all feel, I suppose, sometimes, right? It's like maybe you're speaking about a specific situation, but you kind of feel that way about the past sometimes, don't you? But it's gone for ages. I was lamenting over over bands, I suppose, or musical relationships in particular. And is the past ever as good as we remember, or even as bad as we remember? Well, I suppose it depends on the past, doesn't it, man? But he's a master at like emotional manipulation through sound, and frequencies. I can't think of anybody who is better or who seems to understand frequency better when it comes to making music. Because like how this changes now, it's just gorgeous, man. Very sort of, it's got like a European feel, hasn't it? It's a great video, man, as well. What a great video. It's hypnotic, isn't it, man? This is like Depeche Mode territory now. Still, it's very techno. It seems to be techno inspired, man. This is one thing about his music, man. He's done so well on so many songs. I think on all the albums, the like I said, manipulating emotion with sound, because there are certain bits where he creates this euphoric feeling in me, with the journey he takes me on sonically, and I think perhaps that's the main reason that I love him, and love his work. I guess in a similar way that a DJ would manipulate a crowd, by turning things up and down, and manipulating beats and frequencies, mashing records together. I'm not sure if that was an intentional there, but that like this on the right hand side now, it looked like a Doctor Who reference of a regeneration. You know, I wonder if he's been watching some 60s Doctor Who. It's interesting as well because things happen when you don't expect, man. Like things happen when you don't expect with him. With Let It Happen, I think it got released and I had to. You couldn't listen to it because I guess it was like 10 years ago or something. You couldn't listen to it, so I downloaded it from a few places, you know, and there was this bit where it stops that it, you know, when if you had a scratch on your CD back in the day and it would sort of go bup, 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 or whatever it was, you know, for the song you're listening to, it used that as like an effect, you know, for like a 15, 20-second stretch, and then it sort of slowly morphed into something else. It was gorgeous. But of course, I just thought I had a corrupted file, man, so I just stopped it and went looking for it in other places, man. So he does do the unexpected, and it's interesting. If this is off a new record, I'm going to be interested to hear the record because I'm sure there will be a couple of pop type singles on there still, you know. So it's interesting that he's working with so many pop artists yet putting out something that is pretty avant-garde still, you know. And I can't remember the last tour that I went to see him on. Maybe it was Currents, it might have been the one before. I certainly didn't go on the last one, but yeah, if he tours this record, if it is a record, I will certainly be going. Man, like so dreamlike. Something in his voice as well, isn't it? That sort of John Lennon nasalness that he's got. So I would guess this is the album opener. So this is new, I guess, for him. He's manipulating his voice. It's almost like an album in itself, this tune, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen him so like prominently in his own videos either, you know, like not kind of like telling a story like this anyway, you know. Jumping off the train and the wanderer, the walker. And I mean, look at the confidence in his walk, man. He never used to have that, I'm sure, but it's cool to see. I love this, man. I'm gonna have to check out who's directed this. Yeah, man. Well, if this is a new record coming, which has got to be, man. It's been like 5 years, I'm sure. I'm very excited for it, man. It's like some sort of 70s. I don't know what it like the footage now. It's making me think of like some 70s films with like Dustin Hoffman or whatever it is, or Al Pacino. I don't know. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's an excellent, brilliant tease, man. Man, I love Tame Impala, as many people have probably heard me say, you know, many times if you've been watching for a little while. So cool, man. Hopefully we're going to get something else new soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Love to you. See you later.